everybody to a very special stream and spotlight if you're watching this recorded on YouTube. This is Clockwork Empires, a game that I have talked about many times before. But this is not the same game we've played. Oh no. You see, what's happened is, if you missed the Dissecting Design, Gaslamp Games is sadly no more. The studio's disbanded, everyone is gone, and unfortunately the game that is on Steam right now has been abandoned. But there have been people working long and hard to try and make Clockwork Empires the game everybody wanted. So, what's been happening over the last, I think since, I want to say, maybe the start of 2017, that there have been some modders working on the game with the intention of basically continuing development. And what I'm playing right now is the quote-unquote unofficial patch to Clockwork Empires. And I hope that I am actually still streaming this. I think we're good. So, if you're watching this right now, in order to play this version of Clockwork Empires, you need to have the experimental patch, which was the last thing Gaslamp released. This was, I think, in November, just before they unfortunately disbanded. And there is a link to it, and from the forum, as well as from the community page. Hey, Elgorda, I know it's a bit late here. My internet's been acting up all night, so hopefully I can actually stream at least a little bit of it. I figure we'll do... yeah, it's getting late here too. I figure we'll do maybe like an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending if there's interest. But, as I was saying, you need to download the experimental patch, as well as download the manual patch that's been put out for this. And what they're trying to do is do a all-around revitalization of the game, including new animations, bug fixes, and maybe even new content as time goes. And to make things even more interesting, I am going to start in the tropical biome instead of the beginning one. And here's hoping things will work, because if you remember, the original Clockwork Empires did not like OBS all that much. And we're playing a beta build with an unofficial patch now. So, I am making no promises for this not being crash-free. And if you're just tuning in, this is unfortunately the standard load for the game. So unfortunately we're just going to have to sit here for like maybe 20-30 more seconds ideally. And hopefully once they've ironed out the bugs, they'll be able to actually add in brand new content to the game. And more importantly, I hope this game doesn't crash on me between now and actually loading up. Come on, game. Sadly, this is the not so exciting part of the stream. If we can actually get past the loading screen, we'll be good. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, there we go, we made it. The game is still working, nothing's blown up. Alright. So, if you've by somehow haven't watched this game before, this is a colony simulator, much in the same vein as Dwarf Fortress, Stone Hearth, and the like. But there's a focus on steampunk and Lovecraft. Now, if you have been watching this before, they have changed the UI, trying to make it cleaner and easier to understand all around. So as before, the rules haven't changed all that much, at least starting out. We have our colony of people. Sadly, no farmers. So we have food in the form of chili. And as always, the first thing that I do is get a farm rolling. If no one's good at farming, then we will just set someone... We have 3 cooks. That's not good. That is not good at all. There you go. Lucinda Motley is now going to be our person. I hope they do get around to the entire UI, because it still is very rough, especially for new players. But for people watching this right now, I mean, you're going to be playing this version of the game. This is for the people who are already well invested in seeing Clockwork Empires succeed. Now, sadly, they haven't done anything in terms of fixing some of the weird designs, such as making it a little bit cumbersome at the start. But again, their first priority was basically to fix as many bugs as they could find. And this version of the game is from, I believe, April. So this is not going to be a short thing here. I believe it's, if they are really invested in continuing Clockwork Empires, it is going to take a while before we see this come to fruition. The hell did we just kill? Oh. We have a carpenter. They've added in some new events too, from what I've heard. Lucinda, we'll have 1 farm for you. And with the unofficial patch, or I'm sorry, not the unofficial patch, the experimental patch, Gaslamp was adding in new content, I believe. Or at least putting in the start for it. Man, there's a lot of rocks right here. And I'm making things even harder on myself by the fact that we are playing this in the second biome. Can't make that any bigger. That's done. Ooh, that's a big guy. I just realized we have no military right now. That is not good. As before, we need to keep our orders going. But yeah, if we don't get some barracks going, we're going to be in some trouble. Chairs now actually will affect the quality of a building. That was one of the bigger changes. Alright, Humphrey. Humphrey Strangefellow. That is a nice name, isn't it? And for those of you watching who may be wondering why things are moving so quickly, I have 2x speed on. Because I think that's the only real way I can play this game now. We have lamps now. Oh. We're being attacked by evil bugs. Go, Humphrey, go. We want to improve the quality of this building. We need to get some better stuff going. Yeah, hopefully they can get around to making this more intuitive. Because again, it's not exactly the friendliest UI. Alright, we got several cooks. That requires carpentry workshop. They also changed it. The original, before you go to the improvised musket and it didn't require bullets, now it does. Alright, any... British. Anyone else? Nope. Alright, Seth, you're gonna be our new military man. Okay, that's labor preferred. Uh-oh. But we will need some overseer food eventually. Do we really don't have our planks yet? Again, it's very important starting out to get some basic housing up for your people. That ain't good. That should be enough to fit. One, two, three. And we don't care about quality just yet. I'm also trying to play things a little bit more fast and loose, so that ideally we can show off more of the good stuff earlier. Oh, we got gold. Some nice old chili stew. Let's cancel that assignment so we can get them just straight to work over there. Oop. Those bugs are moving around, aren't they? Now, if we look around, you can see nodes on the map. This is going to be very important for mining. I don't know if we're going to get this far in this play, but if we do, we'll be looking at those nodes for some important stuff. Another thing that I like is that they're taking the materials over even though we don't have enough yet. Before it was the other way around. That we would have to wait, basically, I should say. Roster soup. That's a new one. Yeah, we need beds. I want to tell them to make an assembly workbench. There we go. Assembly workbench makes trade food. But really I want to make a wooden vat so we can get some booze going. As well as a spice rack. Kill it. Uh-oh. Know what's happening. Okay, I just want to maintain to make it easier on me. Oh, that's good. We got a pretty decent amount of food. We'll have beds soon. They just got promoted. Alright, so now from here, I'll be needing this stuff later on. It doesn't make sense to build this yet because I can't produce the bullets. Alright, so first I need 3 cots. There's a deer. Come on, you build faster. Got plenty of chilies. See over there how many people we have. We can build one more building for the start. I think we'll have to build a ceramics workshop. That's just a start. The game seems to run a lot quicker, at least right now, but I think there's still issues with once we get like 60 plus colonists. What's going on? Yeah, this whole system here is just not that elegant. We'll get our additional workers. Probably assign one here, and then one there. Alright, Alcor, have a good night. Yeah, I'll upload, the stream will usually get uploaded right away, so it should be right and ready for you when you wake up tomorrow. Or later today, actually. Roster's soup up there is burning the midnight oil. One change I would like to see, if they do get around to it, is to show me exactly how much laborer food I have and how much overseer food I have. Alright, he's going to be getting to work there. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Probably one for the kitchen. Safe to get one more person for the barracks. And Lucinda working there. It really does make a big difference, even just having one additional worker. And I have absolutely no one. Wait, he's could be good. It really doesn't matter right now, actually. What's the Walker Burn doing? I'll make one for you. Alright, D. Walker, you are now our new stone worker. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Now the idea over here is I want to maintain at least, we want farmer stew. Actually, I'm going to make some sausages first. That'll make them happy. Beds are coming along. Now over here, I want to make bricks. The bricks will let me build the overseer house. And the overseer house will let me get more overseers, which means I'll be able to do more. Okay, there's that. We'll need another one for the stone worker. One of the reasons why your colonists can get rarely upset early on is if you forget that the overseers require their own supply of food. Which is what I'm trying to get rid of, or trying to fix right now. And now I need some booze. We'll get one more worker probably tomorrow. So chilies are nice, but they're not exactly the best tasting food. And what I want to do now is we need to spice up our kitchen and make people happier there. Again, the system sadly is not that intuitive, but that's more or less just how it was left at the end. I'm sure if they had the opportunity to change things, I'm sure they probably would have made things more intuitive later into the game if it kept going in development. But sadly, that would not be the case. At some point, we'll get lights so people can actually see what's going on. Do I have enough? What happened? Ooh. Alright. Well, let's listen. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Surely it won't make anything evil. so from here, I need to put an assembly workbench. There we go, that should be easier. This will let me build a better kiln. Let's just hope he doesn't make any with dead bodies. We can now get some booze. Alright, so what I want to do is have a maintain of 20 should be more than enough. Now the bad news is we can't produce grappa yet. We need alcohol, and to do that I need to build sugarcane. But we don't have enough spots here, we don't have enough overseers, I mean, to do that just yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my kitchen nicer. Go military. What these spice racks are going to do, improve the quality so people will want to work there more. Oh, we got blueberries. Alright, so is this in yet? No, not yet. People are busy dealing with bugs at the moment. Come on, military, do your job. What's going on over here? You can see the quality's now at 0 instead of -1. Maybe a few more will actually do that. Now the downside of the chilies is that they're not exactly as great as the other stuff. But we have sausages. Everyone's organizing things, that's nice. The spice racks are done. Doesn't matter where I place them as long as I place them in the kitchen. Okay, this is done. So now what I can do is build a better kiln. Yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that can't be good, right? He's gonna go nuts and kill us all, I bet. Really? He's already at level 3? We have a lot of stuff to build, but not much need for it just yet. Where do I want to go from here? I think for safety, I'm gonna put one more to military. Somebody's coming for us. So what I'm going to do now is build the kiln. This is going to be the higher quality. That's a stone ceramics. I need the brick. Where is it? There it is. We will demolish this because I don't need it anymore. Maintain. How much wood do we have left? What are you doing? We have chilies, we have farmers too, and we have sausages. Now that I have better bricks, or we can start getting better bricks, I need to get more overseers. That way I get sugarcane, and then get the alcohol going and start doing the mid process. Huh, we have glass too. I do want to get a tri-pistol. It uses the same amount of ammo, but it's just better. We should be able to make bullets here, right? Here's the other thing, it's kind of hard to know what builds what. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Once I can avoid the advanced workbench, things move a lot quicker. But let's get a small house going. No room for a metalworks just yet. Some glass being made. Oop. We'll deny for right now. Ah, so now that's at +3. So that'll keep them happy. And want to work more for us. We're going to do this. Probably need a decor. What's nice is we've got all these enemies here that we're butchering for food. Military's getting stronger by the day. should really flatten this land. That way we can actually start putting some work together. They're not going to do anything until we get bricks. The other thing is that this is better, so it does 5 in the time that it takes, or 10 that it takes the other one to do 2. We have more assignments and we have overseers, that's the problem. We now have enough bricks to do that. Let me check our time. I think we'll probably go to about the hour, and then we'll wrap things up for the stream just because it is getting late here. But if you guys want to see more of the unofficial patch, definitely let me know. Again, this is still far from being a finished patch. It's at version, I think, 0.96 or 0.97 at the time of this stream. And like I said, the last build was in April. So hopefully there'll be another one coming soon. But again, this is basically being done by fans, so they're obviously not being held to any kind of strict deadline or anything like that. Get some more sausages for our people. I know it's not easy to see right now. Oh look, floating food. Once this is done, we can actually get some better work going. But I really, really want to get the tri-pistol. And we don't want to start a war with the fish people. There we go. Now I can build ammo. Okay, we want to do this. Stone ceramics, brick. Oh no, I'm sorry. We need to build. If I want to do that, we need the metalworks. Really want to get this tri-pistol locker going, and then I'll be able to upgrade my guns. Alright, the overseer house is done. So now I need to make it better. There you go. I need 2 windows, 2 fancy beds, and 2 of these. And then the overseers will let me start building more workshops. Oh, there's a bunch of clay right there. I think the only thing I need raw clay for is this tri-pistol. The higher quality guns require more stuff, so this is just a suitable upgrade for right now. Man, they built that quick. So got more than enough food. The improvised musket would be basically like the tier 1. Let's be nice before we actually start getting crazy. Alright, he's building the locker, that's perfect. And now what I'm going to do, come over here, put the locker up, and now we actually have a weapon upgrade. At least one of our overseers has a good home, even though there's rocks and grass sticking out the floor. Kill him. Come on, man, for king and country. Again, combat isn't the most elegant system in this game. Alright, we got him. Alright, so now all I have to do is move over here. They'll bring ammo once it's been finished. And now we'll have the upgrade. Good. Did I forget to make something? Yes, yes I did. There we go. We need more lumber. And it's probably time to build another little home. Again, the quality doesn't change. So, 1, 2, 3, good. At the rate I'm going, we'll probably get past the early game by the time I'm done with the stream. fancy. For now, we'll just go with something basic to start with. That deer is sticking out of my building there. The hell is this? Oh, that's a worm. Right now I'm just trying to get the clay that I need to get going. He's almost been promoted to a red coat. So if you look over here, you can see we have more than enough chilies. We could probably ramp up production a little bit. Oof, found some mysterious ore. It is time to build a Naturalist Office so I can actually start looking at what's around. Doesn't have to be too big, at least to start out with. This will let me check out these mining nodes so I can see what's here, and then in theory I can then set up a mine and get easy access to everything that I need, specifically clay and iron to start with. Can we make any more sausages? Plus side, we have more than enough stone to last us quite a bit. But we need wood. Oh. I'm surprised again we have not had a bandit attack. Alright. 2 new overseers, which means we can now do some more work. Give me that precious clay. Doesn't look too happy. Come on, people, get to work. Those tri-pistols are no joke. So I'm going to change this to minimum of 15. That way I can just forget about it for right now. Roster over there is being our wood gatherer. I've actually never seen them sit down at that table. I wonder if that's a new animation. Oh, what happened? There's our fish people. Oh, she's having tea. Oh, nice. Alright, our assignments are slowly but surely getting done. Once I have more laborers, we'll be able to speed up these tasks. And more overseers will let us just do more. Probably the next overseer will be assigned to sugarcane, so we can get booze and make everybody happy. So I'm sure everyone is not happy with me. May actually want to build one more middle class home, at least in the short run. So let me get a pub, and then we can actually start doing work there. Until we get the planks that I need, I'm somewhat stuck at the moment. The naturalists, in order to survey, they need a standard desk. That's new. Or that's at least new from what I had. So we need to build paper. keeper should be here, I want to say. Yes. Alright, roster, you're our new naturalist. What was that? That was weird. How did it finish so quickly? That must have been a bug, I think. So now, if I can actually find it here. One of those. And one of those. And we are approaching an hour, so I think we're probably going to wrap this up, at least for tonight. Yeah, I think this is the time. Again, it's 3 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm going to end things here. Plus, you guys, for anyone who's missing it, this will be uploaded to the, or made public on the YouTube channel, probably by the morning. So, thank you so much for watching this look at the unofficial patch to Clockwork Empires. Again, if you want to play, you need a copy of the game. You need to download the unfinished beta build that Gaslamp put out, and then you need to manually install the patch. You can find a link to it in the forums. And like I said, let me know if you want to see more of it here on the channel as time goes on, or as a regular stream, at least in the short term. But thank you so much for watching. If you are new and you enjoy things, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. For our daily discussions on game design, be sure to check back here and on GameWisdom.com, where we examine the art and science of games. So, again, I'm going to say good night, and let me know what you guys think of what you saw so far, or for anyone else who's been playing the unofficial patch. But until next time, have a great evening.